Hello, everybody. My name is Jennifer, and I'm 31 years old, and I'm doing these videos because I've been watching a lot of your videos on YouTube concerning weight loss surgery. I've decided that if I go ahead and have the weight loss surgery, I would like to have the sleeve gastrectomy. So I've been watching a lot of videos about the sleeve gastrectomy. It seems like the best option for me, and I wanted to record the process from the very beginning to the very end. And hopefully the very end will be a thinner, healthier Jennifer. And I'll be able to share the pitfalls and the triumphs and kind of go through the whole thing with you. But as of right now, I really um, haven't even really started the process other than registering for the orientation. I did have an orientation date at a certain hospital near me. They required a $50 deposit because they require you to read this book about bariatric surgery that I ended up getting off of Amazon because they wanted $25 for it at the seminar, and I thought that was outrageous. So I found it on Amazon for like $7. So I'm waiting for that to come. And then they also require a $25 deposit for the dietitian because I guess the orientation is from like 9 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. You have to bring a lunch and you're talking with the dietitian and the nutritionist, and I believe the doctor does some, and some past patients come up and talk. But at any rate, I canceled that because I don't have that right now. I lost my job in 2008 and I reside in Michigan, and everything you've heard about the economy being bad, I know that there are pocket spots throughout the U.S. that are particularly bad, but the entire state of Michigan is despicably horrible as far as jobs. And I just, I had a hard time finding a job, so I went back to, I was in school, but I decided to go full time. And so I have my degree now, and you would think that that would make finding a job easier. It really doesn't. I'm on disability, so I'm limited to what I can do. I did have back surgery earlier this year, and that has corrected my back problems for the most part, but because of my weight, they're very concerned that I'm going to have the surgery again in another 5 to 10 years. So I really need to lose the weight, and finding a job has been difficult, not because I don't have experience or because I'm not well educated or because I'm not personable. I think honestly my weight is playing a major role in it because besides the economy being bad and me only having 4 interviews out of over 500 jobs that I've applied for the past 2 years, and I'm not even joking, I've applied for over 500 jobs. Um, it's almost like I get there and over the phone they're excited to see me and they're can't wait to meet me and blah blah blah, and then I get there and they see me, and most of you know what happens then. I had one interview where I got there early. My interview was at 2 or 3 and I got there 5-10 minutes early, and yeah, that didn't even work. That Oh, you see my cat, that's my new kitten. um but I got there 5 or 10 minutes early and they didn't even She asked me like 2 questions, and she didn't even look at me when she answered it. She wouldn't shake my hand, and I left there before the interview even was supposed to start. So, there's lots of reasons for me to go ahead and have the surgery. Um, I guess I should tell you my weight. I don't want to, um, but that's what this is about, and I'm a big proponent of being honest. Excuse me, I'm very congested. I just went to the doctor's today. Um, my highest weight, I was 323. That was prior to my back surgery. I had my back surgery in May, and today is, what is today? Not working, you forget what day it is. I'm sorry, it's Thursday, October 7th, 2010. But I was 323 before surgery. When my back was really, really bad, I was bedbound for 2.5 months. I couldn't leave my bed. It was horrible. and I lost 38 pounds in 8 weeks. I had my surgery. When I had my surgery, I had somehow gained the weight back, so I was 301 when I had the surgery. And now I went to the doctors today and they said I was 312. So I have constantly gained weight my whole life. That's why I want to have the surgery, because I have tried various weight loss options. I have done Jenny Craig, I have done Weight Watchers 3 times, I have done medical weight loss clinics, I have done the pills, the powders, the drinks. I have done Tony Little, remember him? Crazy, hyperactive guy with the exercise videos. I've done him. No, not done him. You know what I mean? Like, I did the videos. And then I have Jillian from Biggest Loser. I have one of her videos. And she's so much nicer in the videos. It's so much nicer to have her, like, where you can pause her. But I love Jillian, so. But I have that. Didn't work. I mean, you all know, because you have done this as much as I have, and I really don't have to tell you. And the old myth that overweight people are just lazy and don't want to lose weight, or don't want to change this, or don't want to change that, it is so not true. Nobody would do this to themselves purposely. There is an addiction, and when I say addiction, I mean to where you will get the shakes, you will freak out, you have anxiety, and you might not even realize it at the time, but you are addicted to food. And as far as I'm concerned, my whole life I've eaten fast food. Since I was able to chew food, I've eaten fast food for every meal. I did not know how to even use a steak knife until I was 18. And I didn't even know what a full balanced meal was until I was about 22, 23, and I'm 31 now. So it's not good. And um, I'm not going to say blame or label blame on anybody. I'm an adult now and I should be able to make better choices, and I just can't. I can't explain why I can't. I have tried. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be unhealthy. I don't want to be overweight. I don't want any of this stuff, and I can't change. I don't know why. Um, so when I went to the doctors today, excuse me, that's my phone. When I went to the doctors today, I mentioned to her that I was considering weight loss surgery. She doesn't recommend it for everybody, but she looked at my chart and has noticed that I've always gained weight my whole life. The only time I've ever lost weight was when I had um, well, technically, I guess it wasn't really a stillbirth. I've been pregnant twice. I don't have any kids. That was 10 years ago. I have never gotten pregnant since. And my second pregnancy ended at 20 weeks. I went into preterm labor and delivered my son, but he wasn't breathing. So I lost weight during that pregnancy, and then I lost weight earlier this year with my back pain. Unless it's a catastrophe, I don't lose weight, and I don't know why that is, but it sucks. At any rate, so I went to the doctors today, and I told her that I wanted to have the surgery, and I told her why, for health reasons. My parents are in their 50s, and they're getting to where they're having a lot of health issues. And I'm 31, and I'm already having health issues. Like I said, the back surgery, asthma, constant congestion. Obviously, I'm super obese. I'm not, well, I don't want to say super obese. I'm majorly obese. I think super obese would be if you were over like 400, I think. I don't know. Um, I'm very pale. As you can see, I have no makeup on today. I didn't even take a shower today because I have no energy. I'm pretty sure I have sleep apnea, but I can't get tested for it right now. I don't have the money for it, so um, I'm pretty sure I have sleep apnea though, because I'm always constantly tired, and I don't sleep very well, and I never feel rested. So there's the asthma, the sleep apnea, no energy, very pale. Um, I had my cholesterol. When I went to the doctors today, I asked her to check my cholesterol and to check for anemia, um, diabetes, my thyroid, and something else, but I forgot what the other one was. And she said I had my cholesterol checked 5 years ago, which I did not know I had. And apparently my bad cholesterol, which should be 100 or less, was at 111. And my good cholesterol, which should be at 50 or above, was at 48, which isn't terribly bad, especially considering I eat crap, like constantly. That's all I eat. And she said I just must have some good genes, but I had her do it again today because it's been 5 years. Anyway, don't want to be too long-winded. It's already been 10 minutes. So I've already told you about my current issues, past diets, what happened at the doctor's today. I should get those blood health results back in 3 or 4 days. I got my flu shot today, which I've never had before, but since I have asthma and I'm overweight, they recommend it. And as far as the surgery is concerned, the first step is here in Michigan is to attend the orientation. Like I said, the one hospital I didn't go to the orientation because I couldn't afford to go, and the state, because I'm on disability, I automatically get Medicaid, but it's a spend down Medicaid, which means based on your income you have to spend a certain amount every single month, and then every month that you use the insurance you have to pay the deductible, which for me is ridiculously outrageous. It's in the thousands. So I don't use my Medicaid very often unless I'm in the hospital. And they cut my Medicaid because I didn't get my paperwork from them. But it's all been cleared up now. They've paid my hospital bills from my surgery, my back surgery, so they should cover the bariatric surgery. But all the doctor's visits and all the testing and everything that I'm going to have done, I'm probably going to have to pay for out of pocket. And being unemployed and having my unemployment running out in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, excuse me, I really don't have a whole lot of money. And my fiance works, but obviously that money we need for the house. So the first step anyway, I'm going to do the first step, and I'm just going to kind of go step by step through the process as I can, and hopefully everything will work out, and if it's meant to be, it will. And I try not to stress out about too many things because things always work out in the end. So the first step is the orientation. I'm going to a different hospital. I'm going to the same hospital where I had my back surgery. Their orientation is only 2 hours compared to the other hospital, which their orientation was 8 hours. This orientation is from 5 to 7. I'm scheduled to go on November 3rd, which you see the calendar behind me, but I really don't want to stand up and show you my whole body yet. No, I'm not quite there yet. So let me look at my other calendar here. November 3rd is going to be a Wednesday. So Wednesday, November 3rd, I'm going from 5 to 7 to that orientation, and I'm going to check it out. I'm pretty much already made up my mind. I want the sleeve gastrectomy, faster healing time. It's not as invasive. They basically cut away 70% of your stomach, leave a sleeve-like banana-shaped kind of stomach pouch for you, and that's the whole surgery. They don't reroute anything else. They don't cut up anything else. You still absorb all your nutrients as normal. That part of your stomach that they cut out, that 70% of your stomach that they cut out, also contains the enzymes that tell your brain when you're hungry. So I shouldn't feel overly hungry having the surgery. And as it is now, financially, I'm only eating once a day, which I know is not good for my weight, but financially I can't really eat more than that. So I only eat once a day now, and I don't really get hungry. In fact, I would rather not eat than eat healthy. And yes, I'm stubborn and stupid, but there you go. So anyway, it's been 14 minutes. I'm going to cut this video off now. Thank you for being so patient and sticking with me. I will update as needed throughout the process. I probably will also document other things in between important updates concerning the surgery, just about food addiction and things that I've learned and things like that. And there goes my cell phone. You'd think I have a lot of friends. I really don't. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.